It's time to analyze Capture the Flag or Flag Battles, which are the second game mode that have been announced for Shinobi Striker. The second competitive game mode, I should say, outside of the cooperative missions. My name's Globku, and welcome to my Capture the Flag analysis. Alright, during the second trailer we had a glimpse of Capture the Flag, and there are two sentences that describe it during that trailer. The first one is fierce battles over a flag, and the second one is seize the flag from enemy's territory. From the footage and from these sentences we can conclude there are two moments in gameplay. The first one, capturing the flag, and the second one, running away with it. This is similar to how Barrier Battle seems to have two moments in gameplay. The first one is capturing the seal piles, and the second one is defeating the enemy boss. So let's look at the first phase of this game mode, analyze what we have, and ask the questions on the stuff that we don't know yet. Moment 1. Capturing the flag. So there's a moment in the trailer where we see Sakura standing in the flag. She's just standing in the circle for a couple of frames and she's like in a fighting position, and she doesn't seem to immediately capture the flag, meaning it won't just be an easy grab. There must be a capture timer, or maybe you, instead of being in a fighting stance, you actually have to charge your chakra like you do with a seal pile in Barrier Battle. Though charging your chakra to capture a flag, that doesn't make as much sense. That doesn't make as much sense. Why is this hard to say? Doesn't make as much sense. You try saying it. But we're not actually sure how it works yet. We just know that it won't happen instantly. There's another clip where Naruto jumps over the flag as he's attacking Kisame, and hey, maybe he missed the flag here, maybe he wasn't close enough to capture it, but still he is unable to grab it, which kind of reinforces this theory. Still, during this first moment, we're gonna look at what Team Akatsuki is doing during this phase, and it should be very self-explanatory. They're fighting to protect the flag, to keep it from being captured. But looking a bit closer, we can actually take some other conclusions. Almost always, we see the 4 team members either defending the flag or chasing it after it's captured, which means there's probably only one flag in the entire map. Now, many Capture the Flag game modes in other games have 2 simultaneous flags, one for each team, so your team must split between defending your own flag and attacking the enemy flag. Because the full Akatsuki team is over there defending it, this leads me to believe that just like Barrier Battle, the teams will be split into purely defensive and purely offensive, with the defensive team focusing on protecting the flag and the other one focused on capturing it. So it might even be round-based with a timer where the teams swap roles after the timer runs out or after the offensive team captures the flag. But those are only assumptions at this point. So let's move on to the second phase of this game mode. What happens once you capture the flag? Seize the flag from the enemy's territory. Okay, so what's the enemy territory? Are we talking about the little circle where the flag is being held, or are we talking about the entire map? Because at no point during this trailer do we see a base for the attacking team. We don't see where they're taking the flag, they're just running with it. So there's a chance that all you have to do is hold the flag until a timer runs out, but because of the sentence that is describing this game mode during the trailer, I don't think that will be the case. I think you're definitely carrying it somewhere outside of enemy territory, so I'm not really sure where you would be carrying your flag, but if traditional Capture the Flag game modes are to be believed, you're carrying it back to a base of sorts. Maybe there's another circle and you take the flag there. Or, during different moments in the trailer, we see the Naruto team carrying a red flag and a blue flag. Maybe you have to carry it for a certain period of time until it changes color, and then you take it back to the circle, and that would be kind of interesting. But anyway, questions, we don't have answers. So let's move on and talk about the flag carrier, which usually is very interesting. Capture the Flag game modes usually hinder the flag carrier in some way, to make it tougher for him to capture and just run away with the flag, but also to make it easier for opponents to catch up with him, creating some more interesting gameplay. It's hard to decipher if the flag carrier is limited in any way during this trailer. We see them running at pretty much the same speed as everyone else. We see Sasuke dashing and using a double jump or an air dash. The only movement ability we don't see is the kunai with a string, but other than that, it seems mobility is unaffected by the flag. Now, it's possible that your attacks become more limited if you're carrying the flag. We see Naruto attacking an opponent with his kunai, but maybe that's all he can do. It's possible that the flag carrier can't use his normal jutsu, or maybe just his ultimate jutsu, or it's also possible that his substitution jutsu is disabled. Maybe even melee combos are disabled, but we don't have any way of knowing at this point. And another curious question I have is, how do the defenders get the flag back? Because it seems that it's not as simple as attacking the flag carrier. We see Sasuke getting attacked in this trailer. Heck, we even see him being knocked down and the flag still doesn't leave his back. So the task of getting the flag back doesn't seem to be an easy one. Maybe you can only take it by knocking the opponent out? Like reducing their health all the way down to 0? If so, then I think it would make a lot of sense for the flag carrier to at least have his substitution jutsu disabled. But at the same time, this seems to be a game mode that favors the defending team during the first phase and then the attackers during the second phase, and game balance has to take all of this into account. As usual, we leave these videos with more questions than answers, but it's important to ask them. And next week, I'm going to Gamescom and I'm asking all of this directly to the developers because I want to understand how it all works. If you have any questions you'd like me to ask them, leave them in the comments down below. In the meantime, if you'd like to learn more about the Barrier Battle game mode, check out this video we released last week. If you're in the mood for something else, click this video right here. But as always, thank you very much for watching. My name's Globku, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!